has been paid for by the New World Order.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN.
influenza.
Virus influenza.
La influenza porcina.
La gripe A, H1N1.
La influenza porcina, la gripe porcina.
Que me han contagiado la gripe porcina.
Gripe porcina.
Alerta de epidemia sigue cobrando. Gripe porcina.
De la gripe porcina.
Gripe porcina.
Que el virus de la
Síntomas de gripe
influenza
porcina.
se eleva su nivel de alerta de 3 a 4.
Pasamos a la fase 5.
Aumentar a fase 6.
Estamos preocupados porque no nos hablan con la verdad.
or radio frequency identification chips, are tiny transmitters that can be attached to almost any product and scanned at a distance. Essentially, they're 21st century barcodes. When triggered, they transmit a unique code which can be received up to 10 meters away. They are being used by stores like Walmart as a way to track products around the world. In theory, you can even track the object after importing. An American company called Verichip has taken the same RFID technology and is implanting the chip in humans.
By our
Yes, it's a first and only FDA-approved microchip to implant in humans. It uses RFID, radio frequency identification technology. But the real purpose of this is it's a link to your personal and medical information on a secure website. So in a case of an emergency, if you were confused, comatose, or otherwise unable to communicate and presented to an emergency room, they would be able to scan you and pick up a unique 16-digit number, which is the only thing that's on this microchip, and be able through that to access your medical record. You're all done. I'm just going to now just double check and make sure it's working before I let you out of here. It's the same number.
Yes. So that's me.
That's you now.
VeriChip has huge ambitions for their product, which was originally designed to tag pets. The CEO of VeriChip recently promoted the idea that all migrant workers be chipped. It has also been suggested that the entire US military receive implants. VeriChips have already been implanted in several patients with degenerative brain conditions, such as Alzheimer's, so they can be identified in a medical emergency. But the VeriChip is old technology. The new generation of RFID chips will do much more than just transmit a code.
Such technology will not be forced upon the people. The people will line up voluntarily to receive them, just as we did with vaccines, GPS, Facebook.
The new money is going to be invisible money. You can't see it. It's going to be intangible money. You can't touch it. It's no longer possible for you to conceal how much money you have. Your enemy will know exactly how much money you have, even if you have it hidden underneath the pillow.